So when I think about self-awareness, I really think about it through the lens of the five-factor model of personality, right? So those it's five dimensions that has been well researched back from the 1950s, consistently updated, but thinking about the dimensions of who we are as humans in terms of our adjustment, our extroversion, our openness to experiences, our agreeableness, and our dependability. And so I would encourage folks write those five down and think about it. How open am I to experiences? What are the things that tend to get me curious? What do people depend on me for? And what do they tend to not depend on me for? What are the things that make me feel at peace and make my nervous system feel at rest? And what are the things that kind of kick it out of whack? When I'm in a space, how much of that space am I taking up, either in the ways that I assert myself or the ways that I socialize? And then when I communicate, do I tend to be more direct and candid? Or do I tend to be a little more harmony seeking? And regardless of your answers, there's no right or wrong answers, good or bad responses. What you need to then remember is there are going to 50% of the population is showing up differently than that, and sometimes significantly different than that. And it's not about you becoming more like them or them becoming more like you, but how you can take your self awareness and understanding to be more effective in a situation where someone might not have that same level of awareness as you do. And so, again, starting with reflection, I think those five dimensions are a really good place to start. And then going to your friends, family, partner, being like, this is how I think I show up and how I think people experience me. What do you got for me? Is this accurate, or is my intention different than the impact that I'm having? So kind of that initial two-step approach, and then deciding, is this how I want people to experience me? And if it is, getting really clear on what those behaviors are and turning up the volume on those. I know it's Dolly Parton who says, figure out who you are and do it on purpose.
Yeah.
Um, and if it's not how you want people to experience you, figuring out what are the behaviors that most align with how you want people to see you as you move through the world.